I'm wearing a different shirt, which means we're on to the next batch of lessons. Woo! Right, this is lesson 7. I hope that you've had fun with lessons 1 to 6 on, what do I call it? Get better at blues rhythm guitar. Catchy. So in lessons 1 to 6, if you've not seen those, I recommend you go back and have a quick look through them. We started off very simply with this. And we're still there as the basis of what we're going to be doing now in lesson 7. So at the end, I think, of lesson 6, we finish with this. And we're going to kind of build on that again with a simple kind of way to expand that, but we're going to be adding an extra string. Woo! Okay, so lesson 7's up there now. You can see, I'm just looking at my screen over here to check I'm telling you the right thing. The bass part, the bottom 2 strings are still going like this. But what we're going to do is add on the G string a second note. Now, if you're finger picking this, you can either, you can pick the 2 strings or you can strum it, which is what I'm going to do now, and just try and make sure you don't hit that open D string. But if you do hit the open D string, it's not the end of the world in the key of E, because that's fine. So it goes like this. So we're moving up these chord shapes to go from between here, which I'm doing with my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string and my 1st finger on the 1st fret of the G string. Then I'm moving up to the 4th fret of the A string for the C sharp with my 3rd finger, and my 1st finger is still on the G string, but I've moved up to the 2nd fret for the A. So those 2 together. So we're going to go from here to here at the 2nd and 4th fret, okay? Then we're going to move that shape up again so that you've got your 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the A string for that D note. And your 1st finger's still on the G string, right? But you're up at the 4th fret for the B now. So the 3 shapes are this. Okay. 2nd and 1st fret, 4th and 2nd fret, 5th and 4th fret, okay? You following? You put it together like this. And you keep building it. It is quite a lot trickier than the last lesson because you've got that kind of little gap in there. You don't have to use the fingering I suggested either, by the way. If you've got a different fingering that you find more comfortable, that works for you, go with it. I realised when I was doing it then, I was changing between a couple of different ones. But the thing with this, as with everything, build it up incrementally. Practice going between that shape to that shape to that shape. Like that. And then you can add in the rhythm. And it's just building up on what we were doing before in lesson 5 and 6, okay? It is trickier. Let me know how you get on. Any questions or comments, leave them in down below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. The next batch of lessons are all coming, and we're going to be getting into some kind of slightly more advanced stuff. But it all builds up kind of incrementally, hopefully. Practice it. Slow and steady wins the race. And I will see you again for lesson 8. I think we're going to do 8 and 9 in one, so another twofer. Here we go.